Alright, so this is a system that I came up with for portable charcoal production and all that. You know what I'm saying? So got the greenhouses right here. You know what I'm saying? Doing their things, 4 different modules or whatever. And down here is the water line. The water line is composed out of fluid cells or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Thermal expansion fluid cells. And the item line is composed out of advanced item buffers. You know what I'm saying? From GT and all that. You know what I'm saying? Um, the item line is connected down here to an aqueous accumulator that's behind these two leaf blocks, these waterlogged leaf blocks. You know what I'm saying? They're getting waterlogged from this dispenser right here with a bucket. So what I was trying to do was make the water actually portable. You know what I'm saying? Which is you can do it. I just can't do it with this. You know what I'm saying? But that's what this observer line right here is for. You know what I'm saying? Both of these observer lines are connected to the dispensers with buckets in them. You know what I'm saying? You trigger them, it's gonna pull the water into the block itself. So pull it in, got the water bucket back. You know what I'm saying? Water down here is being sent into the input hatch. That's where you send the fluids into. Two LV input hatches, one right here, one right there, one right there, and one right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's pulling it from the aqueous accumulator, which is directly under this block, sending it into the input hatch, and then it's daisy chaining it um through fluid cells. You know what I'm saying? All connected to all the rest of the hatches. You know what I'm saying? And then it's the same concept for the items. You know what I'm saying? So right here behind this block is the output bus that's outputting the wood logs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So those travel uh um through the item buffers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Daisy chain them and travel through them. You know what I'm saying? Travels here, goes down, goes through this line. There's another output bus right here, so that's pulling out, going through this, travel down, travel all the way down here, all the way down here, and all four of those culminate to this one right here. This is where everything is being collected, and then I have that output into the top, so it's outputting directly to a depot, and then it gets smelted in the depot, ends up down here. It's the power system, power the fan actually, what's the name, and got it nice and compact within a 2 block space or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even need this many water wheels. I had a windmill here before, but what it was doing was actually uh, causing the entire contraption, the whole chunk to actually rotate. So I forgot all about that. That's the reason why I don't use windmills when I'm trying to make portable contraptions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of the lava, turn the water off. All of this should be inside of the thing. If you take a look at, I gotta add the top portion to it, and I can move this back. You know what I'm saying? I moved it forward because I thought it was an issue with that, but let's glue this up back up to the top part. All right, so all of that's glued. Uh, should really come in here and turn everything off if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through everything. And then we got this one. All right, that works out. All right, so I am using a portable shrinking device. This is me at regular height or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shrink down. I could be 1 block height. That allows me to get into these tight little spaces. Right. So all of that's what's the name together, right? Glued together. You know what I'm saying? And need to get this, that, the cart, and I gotta get the rail back. And let's turn this, move everything back. Alright, so this should, right? And same issue was having before. No matter what I do, the water is always gonna spill out everywhere. I think it spilled out over here too as well. Yep, it spilled out all over there. But it still works. I didn't have this issue before. Maybe they changed something in the code or whatever. So that just took everything. Didn't get this up here. So now I know what I need to look at. So you see how the water goes away? It's going back into its containers. Thought I already glued this. This should be everything glued already. And it's still acting like it's not glued. I just glued it. It's interesting, it doesn't want to glue together. Alright, so let's do this. Right. Alright, so now everything should be glued together. Get rid of this. Alright, so let's try this again. Of course, everything spills out all over the place. And the only thing we're missing is this. So turn this off. So that's going to be our only issue, is fluid spilling out all over the place, but there's nothing I could do about that because it's not changing. Before I didn't have an issue, you could do that and the fluids wouldn't spill out all over the place. Now it seems like it's an issue. What was I missing? Some I was saying line right next to the water. That's this right here. This right here wasn't connected. Let's try this again. And that's everything except for this right here. I feel like I don't even need that. So that makes this system basically portable, with the exception of fluid blocks being left over. I don't mind that because I could just clean that up. And get rid of these source blocks real quick. And then we could just destroy that. This creates a lot of source blocks. Alright, so say we got all that done, right? Need this. Need that. Won't let me take the rail. Let's get the cart. Alright, so the reason why my contraptions usually always work is because I set them to always be at the edge of a chunk. And I've been doing this ever since I found out how to use the builder block from RF Tools. Always set it at the end of the chunk. And I just spit my water bucket back out. It's very tight up here. It works though. And that is fully set down. So this is a situation where I'm just gonna have to remove all the water buckets. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, no water bucket, and that one flew out. This one's gone. Yeah, so that's all I have to do is basically just remove all the water buckets, set them to the side, or put them in the backpack or whatever. As long as I designate that those water buckets are specifically for this, you know what I'm saying? So that's what 4 or 5 water buckets, 4 water buckets, and 1 lava water bucket. I mean 1 lava bucket. Set it down, good to go. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it completely modular, and I can move this entire system around. So everything after that, it's just hooking it up. You know what I'm saying? This is basically like RV style. Set it down and just hook the tubes up. You know what I'm saying? So I will have to connect the an item pipe from coming from here. Set it to round robin and connect it to this line right here, or just connect it to this line right here, and that's gonna distribute it to all 4 sides of everything. You know what I'm saying? Then when I'm done with it, go lift it back up, turn it back into a contraption, drop it down somewhere else. So we go down anywhere. And you just drop it down. And it works out.